This podcast is a proud member of the Tech Podcast Network. Visit the Tech Podcast Network at www.techpodcast.com. If it's tech, it's here. Welcome to Calcast, your Create International podcast. This is Gospel Gadget Podcast, episode 76. Welcome, listeners, to Gospel Gadget Podcast. We want to show you what God is doing in terms of using technology to spread the gospel message all over the world and especially cross-culturally towards unreached peoples. Greetings, Gospel Gadget Podcast listeners. We are excited to be bringing you a whole new series of episodes that relate to media for movements, very similar to what we've been talking about and sharing with you from God Network News. But in this series, we're going to be looking at the same people groups, the same movements, but looking at how technology and media are being used to enhance and spark and even accelerate movements.
Like a story in the tribe language, like what I will like this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Gamelan. Ding ding ding.
Nabi Adam sarang Siti Hawa midama dosa.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam and Eve. Yes.
Jenenganana
Yeah.
Nabi Firdaus
Yeah.
anu janten tempat panglinggihan Nabi Adam.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Genesis. Yeah. Yeah.
But this one is a tribe language. Yeah. We have a 25 story. Yeah. Related
Wonderful.
Adam and Eve and related to the sacrifice of Jesus.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So you already have the audio for it.
Yeah, but in phone, in the phone. So yeah, mostly also we have discipling. We met of the people also in the field.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we discipling them when they are rest time, break time. So we are sitting together and then we are sharing. And here we did a DBS from from hearing story. But some of them also is difficult for the electricity, the limited electricity for them. But that's why the solar panel is also really good because they bring in the field.
Yes.
While they are plant the rice and working in the field rice, so they hear about the story.
Yes, that's perfect. Also, the player has a port so you can put headphones if you want to. So maybe if they're in a noisy place, they can put the headphones and have it in their pocket and be working in the field or whatever and listening too, if it's too noisy.
They have like a panel. They can see which story, they're playing.
This one doesn't have a window. It doesn't have a window. It just has the buttons where you can go ahead one chapter or one book like that. So you would be interested to get some of those if we could get them for you?
We're interested in that.
There might even be an office for this ministry in Indonesia. That's possible. If so, they could mail some to you.
Faith come by hearing.
No. This ministry, it's called Hope Tech Global. Have you heard of it? Hope Tech Global, HTG. I didn't hear about them either. And then they showed us their website. I'll send their website to you. You can see. Have you seen one of these? It's called a Lightstream Pocket. You turn it on, and when you turn it on, it makes a Wi-Fi network, and you can put the videos and audio onto the machine, and it broadcasts those videos and the audio, and people can pick it up on their phone or their tablet.
I was here about that, but never received like that. But we also read, because we have a ministry also in downtown here in Bandung.
This is very good for even small towns. If they have a coffee shop or a small shop, they can just put it up on top and plug it in and turn it on, have it on all the time. And people they find the network, free Wi-Fi. They log in and there's all the films, everything right there. So this company, Hope Tech Global, made this. They're the ones that made this. They made many of the things that you see that Jesus Film and other ministries use. They made it. But they're very humble. They're very humble. They don't tell people a lot about themselves. That's why we didn't know for a long time. But they are now part of Media for Movements. How many of these units could you use for your ministry? How many do you think?
Just in my region, because I now mobilizing in Indonesia. We have 9 region in Indonesia, from the Sumatra to the Timor.
Right.
9 movement. 9 of center of movement. Actually, this is what I need to share to you. Last year, from the Jesus Field sent me 1 unit of the solar panel. They like
the one for showing the movie. Yes.
We bring in one backpack. And back in one backpack, and also they give us a screen. So we bring that into the village, and we play the Christian movie Jesus film. That's really helpful.
You're listening to Gospel Gadget Podcast. Visit our website at godnetworknews.com.
But now, because we only have 1 unit, so we already send that unit to Central Sulawesi.
Oh, I see.
Because that's really up to the mountain.
Yeah. Sulawesi, is it with the tribal group that they were working with? Yeah. Okay.
So we still need actually if we only account a region. We have 9 region movement,
right,
spreading in all over Indonesia.
Okay.
Yeah.
9 different movements, or 9 different areas where there are some movements.
9 different area, regional.
Right. But not all of those would be like 4th or 5th generation or more, right? Some are emerging movements.
Mostly still 1 or 2 generations.
Yeah. That's okay. That's good. Very good. Well, so are you kind of helping to get resources for all of those different movements, or?
Yeah, we try to helping all the movements area to facilitating whatever they we can help for them.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that's good.
they can fund by themselves also. But yeah,
Yeah,
we try and do the best for help them as we
yes,
can.
that's good. Well, that's good because you know the media for movements isn't just for our organization, you know, for Y, but because we're Y, we want to help Y people as much as possible, you know, and that's why we're helping Joseph and Justino and Pedro and John and others, Novel in India and other places, but in Indonesia, mostly we've been working with bluebirds. We don't have to do everything at once. We can maybe start with one thing and see how it goes, and then try different things. One thing that we would really like to do that we've been doing a bit of is teaching people how to use their phone to make little videos that are nice and that they can use in their DMM work, you know, to just sort of enhance what they're doing. Because most of the people we work with, like you say, they can't read or write. They're very visual, right? Visual and audio. We have to reach them that way, audio, visual. And so what we would like to do sometime, if, you know, for the movement leaders and DMM people, the locals in Indonesia there, if they are interested, we would like to, you know, bring a team and do some training, maybe 4 or 5 days, like we call like a boot camp. You know, it's sort of like a camp. You all get together and you focus on that. And we're actually doing one of those coming up in August in Malawi, in Africa. And Joseph and Pedro are bringing their workers, their main disciplers, together for that training. And so the whole thing will be, you know, how to do simple but good quality videos that can help with training people in DMM or telling testimony or even mobilizing people, whatever your needs are. So maybe you could find out, is anybody interested in that, or do any of the movement leaders, do they think that they need that? If they don't need it, it's okay. We'll help them whatever they need. But that's one thing that we've been kind of sensing we're supposed to do in Indonesia. We would bring all the equipment that we need. We probably only bring 3 or 4 people at the max, not a lot of people. We will bring the equipment that we need. If we're bringing some things for you, we can bring those with us and give them to you, like the units or whatever you need. It would be sort of like an outreach for us, like a Y outreach for us. And so as long as there's a place where we can do the training, most of it's very hands-on. You know, it's not, we don't do a lot of PowerPoints and things like that. It's very much just working together. And we want to teach you how to use your phone or a phone like this to be able to make films. So we help people to know free software programs that will work on their phone, that will enable them to use it like a nice camera, and also be able to edit for free right on their phone, make short things. And so we would teach them that whole process, how to write a script, you know, and we'll actually work with them as the students, put them into groups, and they'll do like a group project together. and they go out and film something, and then we show them how to put it together, that kind of thing. It's very hands-on, skill oriented.
Okay.
We want it to be very practical, to where they can use it. They can think, oh, I already have an idea of what I want to make to help me in my sharing the gospel or DMM or going into this new area. One thing that excites us and motivates us is the fact that almost 90% of all movements are started by other movements. So one of the things we want to do is help movement leaders who have a vision to take the gospel to another people group near them, maybe they don't have any connection with. How do we use media maybe to attract people and to cross to another culture? So we want to help people learn how to do that too.
I will share about this thing.
Okay. If you have other colleagues that are working with you in the movements that are not YWAMers, it's okay. We can train them too. We're not just training YWAMers, but I was mentioning that our priority is to help our people, right? We're already training Bluebird people and, lots of others. I think we need to find out, is that something that's interesting or something that the movement leaders would be interested in, that they see they have a need for that.
Yeah, I will share this thing first to the team, the movement leaders.
If you enjoyed this episode, please consider donating to help us continue to bring exciting stories fresh from the field. Visit our website at godnetworknews.com and select the PayPal link on the right side of the page, or consider becoming a Patreon partner to receive access to more valuable materials exclusive to our members.